Hindustan Aeronautics has conducted the first flight of SP-25 and SP-26 Tejas fighter jets, which are the 5th and 6th final operational clearance standard Tejas Mark I fighter jet, and both the aircraft carried out 35-minute sorties and basic pre-delivery in-flight checks. Both these aircraft will now move to the paint shop, and will be handed over to the 2nd Tejas Squadron by the end of next month. The SP-27 will also conduct its maiden flight in the next few days, but the aircraft will be delivered next month. Hindustan Aeronautics has released 2 tenders to convert its Kiran trainers into a UAV. The first tender is related to rotary electromechanical actuators that will be responsible for precise position force and speed control, while the second tender is related to rotary electromagnetic clutch that will be responsible for engine throttle control. Tender documents also suggest that the Kiran UAV will also be able to switch between internal and external pilot, or operate in autonomous mode by artificial intelligence. HAL plans to use the Kiran UAVs as a technology demonstrator for the upcoming unmanned Wingman armed stealth drone program. The DRDO has said that it is ready for technology transfer of UXOR robot to the Indian private sector firms for production that can cut through 25 mm thick steel and handle and defuse artillery ammunition and missiles of up to 1,000 kilograms remotely from 1 kilometer line of sight. It has already completed user trials with the Indian Air Force, and the Indian Army has also expressed interest in the project. Top experts have said that the American F-22 and F-35 fighter jets depend on speed and ability to rapidly enter and exit air defense radar zones, but the S-400 air defense system have now become increasingly advanced, as they can communicate with the radar data in real time, and this S-400 feature effectively counters the advantage of American stealth fighters. The US fears that its stealth fighters are visible to the S-400, and Russia can obtain critical information about the F-35 via the S-400 units deployed in Turkey and India, and it is the main reason why the US is pressing its allies and partners from buying the S-400 system. After successful completion of Desert Flag 6 Multilateral Air Exercise in UAE, the Indian Air Force contingent and fighter jets have landed back in India. The Indian Air Force had fielded its Su-30 fighter jets, and they flew large force engagement day and night missions in realistic environment with different aircraft including Rafale fighter jets. The Indian Air Force will not conduct the Iron Fist exercise this year, as the Indian Air Force has been on its highest state of alert for several months, and is already conducting high-tempo operations in the Ladakh sector. China's Ministry of National Defense has firmly opposed the Quad Group and said that the group is doomed to fail, after which senior analysts have said that the Chinese rant on the Quad Group confirms that the four-nation group is succeeding. The Quad grouping is planning to create a Quad's defense policy group that would strengthen security architecture and deepen defense cooperation between the grouping. Top officials have said that India's Defence Space Agency has started work on electronic and communication intelligence, and areas like space-based tracking systems. A new space research agency was created under the DRDO that will be responsible to develop military capabilities in space. India has also operationalized the Armed Forces Special Operations Division, and this division will be converted into a full-sized tri-service command in the future.